Hi, welcome back to another episode of Happy Disposable. And I know it has been a long time since I made anything special in this podcast, but I'm just gonna say that life can be tough and it feels like you're giving away yourself towards people that don't recognize you, or you're just spiraling through life right now. So for this video, for this podcast, I'll be talking about one of my writings that I wrote a couple weeks ago on cooking. The title is It's Not the Food or Plate, It's the Wrong Table. You're sitting at the wrong table. You're offering to the wrong people. Maybe you want to be seen by those who can understand your unspoken languages. You want to be seen by the way you could feel understood, in ways you could tell they're enjoying your food. You know, it took a long time to prepare for what you could offer to the table. It took a lot of preparation and thoughts towards the cuisine you could offer. You thought the table you're sitting would be the one to fully devour it, but at times it doesn't happen that way. People at your table might not enjoy it. They might criticize it. They might play with it. They might throw up the second their tongue tasted it, questioning whether you aren't a good cook or you have a bad taste. You would end up criticizing yourself, lingering for anyone to enjoy it as much as you do. You would end up spiraling by the comments you have received. If only you have the courage to look at other table and give them a shot you never thought would give you the perspective you need, a place where you could receive constructive criticism, a table where your plate is always enough regardless of the flaws, a buffet where you could present your food to be devoured, a chance to let yourself see how you're worth it all along. Your tastes aren't wrong, your food isn't a waste, you're cooking for the wrong crowd. Okay, so I think I wrote this in the beginning of this year, but I just posted it like a couple of weeks ago. The inspiration come from the thought of me giving away myself to people that don't reciprocate it. And then I change it into an analogy of cooking it for someone that don't devour it fully. And of course, everyone has the rights to have their tastes. People might love different kinds of food, but I've always wondered if I'm the chef right now and I'm cooking for someone out there and I'm giving them the food that I put my effort towards, and they don't really want to eat it, right? They don't like it, then why are we sitting on the same table right now? It feels like life has been questioning. It feels like, and when I wrote this, it was like, I wonder if I would be able to cook for the people that are meant to really appreciate the food that I'm giving them. And honestly, I've always wondered if all the tables that we're sitting in right now we're sitting on this table because this table is given to us, or is it we're choosing this table because we want to sit in this table? I think that also applies to friendship. It also applies to relationship. It also applies to everything that we are in this life. Whether you are trying to change your ways of cooking so that you can please the people who are sitting at a table, or you could just choose other table. But the thing is, to stand up and to not sit on the same table for years is a very difficult thing to do. You don't know how scary it is, or how you could find better table outside of this, right? You would never know if there's something better or if there's something worse. But the thought of you standing up and moving to other table and leaving the people on your table, it's scary. It's a nightmare, considering that you have been sitting with those people for years, and you just thought that you just should settle for that. But the thing is, you don't have to change the way you cook. You can upgrade it, but you don't have to change it. You don't have to change what you love and the way that you are just for you to please people that are not meant for you. I think it's very difficult to understand that we at times change ourselves so that we can be accepted by the people that are not meant for us, by the real us, that aren't meant for the real us, because we try to change ourselves so that we could be loved by the people that don't really understand the real us. And I know this is kind of short, but I do hope that you would get something from this video, and I do hope that you enjoy it. So whatever it is that you're going through right now, I hope that someday you will look back and realize how everything that had to happen so that you could go to where you're meant to go. And that is all for this podcast. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye.